Hey guys, I'm Marissa and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do the sneak peek blood test to determine the gender of our baby. This is in no way sponsored by or affiliated with Sneak Peek. I paid for this 100% on my own, and I thought it'd be fun to show you guys what it looks like to do it all and then see if it's going to be worth it. Hopefully it'll be right, and I'll definitely let you know about all of that as well. So I am 7 weeks pregnant with our second baby, and I shared the video of me finding out I'm pregnant. If you want to check out that video, I'll leave a link to that up above and you can check that out here. This, like I said, second baby. With our first baby, Peter, we found out with the NIPT blood test that we did at like 10 weeks, and I'm still planning to do that again with this baby. But soon after I found out I was pregnant, I was like, I think it'd be interesting to try out the sneak peek one. Also because my ultrasound for this baby isn't until like 10 weeks, and that seems just so far away. And so I thought it'd be fun to do this and know even sooner what the gender is. So soon after I found out I was pregnant, I was checking out Sneak Peek, and they were actually doing a sale, so I decided to pick it up when there was a sale. I did the Snap version. There are two different kinds that you can get, the Lancet I think it is, and then the Snap. This Lancet you have to like poke your finger I think and then take your blood sample. The Snap you'll see, because that's the one that I got, you put on your arm and it's a lot easier to do. So that one's actually more expensive, but since it was on sale, I decided to get it. And so it's normally $89. I paid $69 because of the sale. And the one thing that I really liked about it is that there is less chance of contamination with that one. So that's why I decided to get it. I live with my husband and my son, my 17-month-old son. So there's definitely some, you know, male DNA in the house, and I just didn't want to risk any of that. So I thought that it'd be best for us to do the Snap version. So I'm going to start unboxing it and walk through the whole process with you. I haven't even opened it yet. The one thing I did do is I cleaned this surface that I'm working with, which is like a top of a dresser, but I cleaned it with soapy water, and then we'll get this open and read all the instructions. Also on the front of the box it says females only, and it says drink 1 cup of water before opening. I have been drinking water. I'm going to take a few more sips then, and then we'll get going. Okay, chugging the water. Also, you can do the sneak peek test at 7 weeks, which is crazy. That's so early. And I am currently 7 weeks and 2 days. So I could have taken this 2 days ago, but that's 7 weeks after my last period. And I know that I ovulated a day late. So just to like make sure I gave it all enough time, I waited another 2 days just to be sure. So that's why I'm doing it at 7 weeks, 2 days. They even have a calculator on their website where you can like put in your info, and then it'll tell you exactly when you can take the test. So the way that it works with testing is that you'll provide a blood sample, and if it detects any sort of male DNA, then that means you're having a boy. So that's why you have to be really careful with the cross contaminations. Like everything says like females only, like make sure that, you know, you don't contaminate it. So here's the instruction guide. There's a lot of instructions here. First thing you need to do is activate your kit that has like a barcode here. I'm going to take a picture of that so I have that info, and then I'll go online and activate it after this. Okay, it comes with so many things. It has a warming pack, the actual Snap compartment. This is the actual device, and then like a little band-aid and an alcohol pad. Like all the things you need come in here, even like a scrubber brush. So contamination can happen if there's male DNA on your arm or hands. Let's get rid of that pesky stuff. Wash hands thoroughly and let air dry. So I'm going to go wash my hands really well, and then I will come back and wash my arms. I'm going to wash under fingernails, all those things. Okay, I got soap and water on the exfoliating brush, so rub my arm with that. Okay, and then it says to let hands and arm air dry to avoid touching male DNA, and only touch kit components going forward. I don't know how long it'll take to air dry. While we wait to air dry, I'm going to keep reading through these instructions. Okay, now we're going to do the warming pad. That's crazy. Okay, it says place on your arm. for 4 minutes. Hey Siri, set a timer for 4 minutes. All right, did that for 4 minutes. Arm is nice and red. And then we'll get the alcohol wipe here. It's so tiny, okay. Okay, and then we'll let that air dry. And I will now open the snap device. Here it is, pretty little. I think we're about to stick it on. Position the sneak peek snap. Carefully position it over your selected spot. The collection tube pointing down towards your elbow. Okay, and now it's time to do it. I want to read up all the things because if blood flow happens quick, I need to know how to get it off and everything. Okay, we're gonna push it. Ready? 1, 2. I'm scared. I'm scared. It's supposed to be virtually painless, but okay, we'll see. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. I felt like maybe just the tiniest little bit of pressure, but that was it. Feel it in between the lines. Okay, that happened very quickly. That happened so quickly. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. It all went really fast. It said that it will take 1 to 4 minutes to fill the container, and it's hard to see, but there are 2 lines. There were 2 lines on here, and it said to fill it between the 2 lines. I literally had it on my arm for 10 seconds, and it filled past the top line, so I hope that's okay, that there's more blood in there than they needed. I'm sure it's fine because look how big this vial is, but I hope that's the case. Now that we got that, the next thing that we need to do is mix it all together. Firmly tap it upside down on a flat surface, and then invert it upside down. Keep twisting it. There's like a, it says that there's a preservative in here, so I need to like get it all mixed together. Oh, I also didn't even mention, yeah, it like didn't hurt at all, just felt like a little bit of pressure, and then the blood flowed very quickly. So I'm glad I did this one rather than the finger pricking one. I feel like that one would be so much harder, and then the fact that the risk of contamination is so low with this one is nice as well. So we like that. All right, I mixed it up enough times, so now we are going to get it ready for shipment. It has this little baggie labeled with biohazard in it, so I'll open this up. And then place it back into the box that everything initially came in here. And then I will take this to the post office and should get my results back. It's 2-day mail, and with the one that I signed up for, they should let me know the results the day after it arrives. So today's Thursday, 2-day mail. Maybe they'll receive it by Saturday, maybe Sunday. Does the post office still run Sunday? I think it does now. So I'm expecting results maybe Tuesday. We'll see. I think I'll give them enough time. So my initial thoughts thus far is that it was pretty easy and it was basically painless, but you just need to make sure you follow directions really well because there are a lot of directions, and make sure that you read ahead so that if blood starts coming out, like, you know what to do next. That was important because that happened very quickly. But I'll be interested to see what the results are and also see how they compare to the NIPT test that I'll get in a few more weeks. But I thought that this would be fun to learn early. I'm such a planner, and I am just like interested to know what this baby's gonna be, baby number 2. So we shall see. I'll send it off. I'll take it to the post office today, and I will do another video sharing a gender reveal, but in this video I'll also keep you posted as to if the results were correct, and then you can go off that if you want to get the sneak peek. Again, totally not sponsored or affiliated in any way. I just wanted to share myself doing this, and maybe it'll be helpful for you if you are thinking of doing the sneak peek test. So it's now days later and I wanted to give you guys an update on the sneak peek test. So I mailed in my blood sample on a Thursday. I followed all their instructions to enter in that code, and they sent me an email that then connected like my box and all the tracking and everything. And so I sent it off and was notified that it wouldn't reach the sneak peek place until Monday. So I sent it on Thursday. And they said it wouldn't get there till Monday via USPS. And I just paid for like the base shipping one. Like there was one that was like a rush shipping that you could do option, but I didn't do that one. But it ended up that it actually arrived to sneak peek on Saturday. So I got like an email notification saying it arrived to our facility, and then they said that they would let me know the next day between 10 to 2 what the results were. So today I got the email. I actually got it like right at like 10:15, so I got it really early in the day. So I got it on a Sunday, and so we got to open the email and see our results. So we are going to have that confirmed with the NIPT test, which I plan to take in a few weeks, and so I will let you guys know if sneak peek ends up being accurate to the NIPT test and give you an update then. But I was pretty shocked that we got the results so quickly. Sent out on Thursday, it arrived on Saturday, and then got the results on Sunday. So I feel like we didn't have to wait that long. Hey guys, so it's a while later. I'm now 11.5 weeks pregnant, and I just want to give you an update on if sneak peek was correct. So I had my first ultrasound appointment at 10 weeks at my OB's office, and at that point we had known the results from sneak peek, and we actually, I wasn't gonna say anything, but Jacob actually told like the ultrasound tech and the nurse that like we know what the gender is, and they both were like, I'm not so sure, like super hesitant about it, because like the ultrasound tech said that she's seen it wrong several times. And so I feel like going into that appointment I was like so certain on what the gender was based off of what we got from sneak peek, but then after that I was like, well, maybe I don't like trust this as much, like very curious to see. So I then got my NIPT test done, so I got my blood drawn at 10 weeks, and I found out a week later with that. So it was like done by the nurse at the doctor's office, and that's what I had done when I was pregnant with my first baby, Peter, and that ended up being right. He, you know, was in fact a boy. But I got that blood test done at 10 weeks, got the results back a week later, and it turns out that sneak peek was right. So I was happy to know that and relieved, because I'd just been thinking about like, oh, we're, you know, not planning for this gender, and then like, well, what if it could be wrong? So I have seen it wrong for other people, like influencer people, both ways, like where sneak peek said it was a girl and ended up being a boy, or said it was a boy and ended up being a girl. But it was correct for us, so we're definitely excited, and we get to now move forward and plan all of that with knowing the baby's gender. I'm doing a gender reveal on my channel the next video, so stay tuned for my next video. Subscribe so you won't miss it, and then I'll share the full gender reveal. But I think that then the question becomes like, was sneak peek worth it? I mean, I think that it was pretty cool that I got to find out before like 8 weeks pregnant what the gender was of the baby, but because of like the information that I received from like my OB's office, it made me very hesitant to trust it even after we found out the result. So I think that I believed it mostly, but not like 100% because of that. Would I do it again for a future pregnancy? Yes, I would do it again. I think because like I got it right for this one, and I also am glad that I did the snap version. I would definitely do that one again. I would not do the Lancet original one. Now the other thing is like the cost. I got a discount on it, but I will say that the NIPT test that I did like through the doctor, I did self-pay and paid $99 for it, so that wasn't bad. And also test for additional like chromosomal abnormalities and things like that, and that is almost the same cost as the sneak peek. And I know that the cost for the NIPT can vary depending on your insurance and your provider and everything, so it's definitely a good thing to look into. But you then are waiting a few more weeks, because I think the earliest they can do it is at 10 weeks. So with sneak peek you can find out like 3 weeks sooner than you could with the NIPT, which is fun. So honestly, I'm glad we did it. I personally think that it was worth it. to know that early I think was fun, and to have like that to like look forward to. But again, I didn't fully like 100% accept it until it was confirmed with the NIPT. So that's my full review of Sneak Peek. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on Sneak Peek, if you would do it or if you've done it before, like was it right? Let me know. And again, subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the upcoming video of the gender reveal. And we are so excited for baby number 2. We'll also be sharing a lot of our pregnancy journey coming up, so stay tuned for that as well. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
About to leave, already packed.